Good morning. I am Dr. A. Kalai Selvi. Today I am going to present the topic Choice of Process Model under the subject Software Project Management. A software product development process usually starts when a request for the product is received from the customer. That is, starting from the inception stage after release, this set of identifiable stage life cycle model. These are all the software product development process. Then the next one is interrelated activities to create a final product can be organized in different ways. That is, the first one is the software process model. It is a representation of a software process. Each model represents a process from a specific perspective. These models of the abstraction of the process that can be used to explain different approaches or different methods to the software development. That is, the software process must include software specification, software design and implementation, software verification and validation, software evaluation. That is, first one is the software specification. It defines the main functionalities of the software and the constraints around them. Then the next one is software design and implementation. The software to be designed and programmed. That is, first design the architecture and implemented and the programmed. Then the next one is software verification and validation. After programmed, it must comport its specification and meet the customer needs. Then software evaluation, that is the maintenance stage. In the maintenance stage, modified to meet customer and the market requirement changes. There are various models. That is, first one is waterfall method, spiral method, prototype method, incremental method. In the waterfall method is a sequential approach where each fundamental activity of process represented as a separate phase arranged in linear order. Linear order means one by one. In the waterfall model, you must plan, schedule all the activities being starting. Plan-driven process is a process where all the activities are planned first. The process is measured against the plan. While the agile process planned is incremental, it is easier to change the process to reflect requirement changes. The phases of the waterfall model are requirements, design, implementing, testing, maintenance. Then what are all the requirements needed for designing the project? Then after completing the requirements, then the design means design the architecture. Then next one is programmed, that is implementing. After implementing this, that is the testing, that is sample data are given, then tested. After testing this, it will be maintenance according their customer needs. Next one is spiral model. The spiral model is similar to the incremental model with more emphasis placed on risk analysis. The spiral model has some phases, that is planning, risk analysis, engineering and evaluation. A software project repeatedly phases through these phases in iterations. The baseline spiral, starting in the planning phase, requirement is gathered and risk is assessed. Each subsequent spiral built on the baseline spiral. It is one of the software development model like waterfall, agile, V model. Next one is planning phase. Its requirements are gathered during the planning phase. That is like PRS, that is business requirement specification. That is, and another one is SRS, that is system requirement specification. That is requirement is of two one, that is business requirement and the system requirement. Then the next one is risk analysis. A process is undertaken to identify risk. The next alternate solution, that is prototype is produced at the end of risk analysis phase. If anyone is found during the risk analysis, then alternate solutions are suggested and implemented. Engineering phase. Software is developed along with testing at the end of the phase. Hence, in this phase, the development and the testing is done. Next one is the evaluation phase. This phase allows the customer to evaluate the output of the project before the project continues to next spiral. Advantages of spiral model. High amount of risk analysis, hence avoidance of risk is enhanced. Good for large and mission critical project. Strong approval and documentation control. Additional functionalities can be added at a later date. Software is produced early in the developed software life cycle. Disadvantages of spiral model. It can be a costly model to use. It's a risk analysis requires highly specific expertise. Project success is highly dependent on the risk analysis phase. Software prototyping. A prototype is a version of a system or part of the system that is developed quickly to check the customer's requirement or feasibility of some design decisions. A prototype is useful when a customer or a developer is not sure of the requirements or of algorithms, efficiency, business role, responsible time, etc. These are all the software prototyping. Okay, thank you.